Okay. Hello. So this is Tammy Louise with TLC Designs, and just so everybody knows, I get this cute little. Are you ready? Every time he's like counting down, to the little music thing, whatever it plays, and James always goes, "Okay, are you ready?" And it made me giggle a little tonight. Anyway, um, so TLC Designs, and I'm Tammy Louise, and um, I want to do several different things today, which means, James, you might have to switch the camera from my face down to the tabletop so that we can cover some of the other stuff that I want to do. But I went shopping. I know, who doesn't like shopping, right? Especially for crafty stuff. Um, I have always loved paper crafting flowers, basically dies that cut the paper, and then you create these flowers. And sometimes I just need that therapy. I think I grab the smallest, tiniest little flower sometimes, and I can make this, really wonderful bouquet. Or maybe the flowers are on a vine, and I can add 3 or 4 layers of the little flowers to the vine and make it look like something extraordinary. Anyway, I've always enjoyed that type of crafting. And we had a design team member. Her name is Mel, and Melanie Smith. And we're really good friends. We've been friends for a long time. We were on some other design teams together as well. But she has left the design team because she has found her niche. And that's not something to take lightly. In the crafting industry, there are so many things that we can try and find out if we like. Character coloring and A2 only size cards, or there are a lot of crafty people that love the slimline size cards. There are a lot of crafty people that only make with dies because they just find their niche and they enjoy it the most. Well, she has come leaps and bounds on flower making. She is in love with this sort of technique that comes with Heartfelt Creations is the company that makes them. And she was showing me a few things, and she's trying out for the design team, and she has actually made it to the second calling for it. So if you get a chance, run in there and check out the design team picking thing, because they're having the public vote. So going in there and vote. And of course, I only want you to vote for whose projects you think are the best. So everybody has a different best in their head. And anyway, I went looking, and I do love flower making. And TLC Designs has die sets that have embellishment dies on the inside, and there are so many flowers. Different sorts of flowers. The Rosie Sentiment Die is just a rose flower. But if I can pull these out real quick, I want to go over these with you because you have the zinnia slimline with the zinnia flowers.
You wanted me to.
No, it's okay. Oh, you want me to do it on top of this pile? No, do it on my face. I'm sorry. He switched the camera without knowing that I was going to do it this way. But you have the zinnia slimline, and it has zinnia flowers on the inside of it. I just want to go over these real quick. This is called the oval lily frame, and it has flowers that the petals come out of the center, and there's 2 or 3 different sizes. I have the double dial die 2 that has just petals. So you can make these flowers into any sort of flower that you actually like. This one is the Happy Dragonfly Circle. It's got the little guys that are used for embellishing any kind of die making or any sort of actually illustration coloring. You could just put those flowers all the way around the outside edge. They're adorable. This one is the Apple Blossom. It comes in the Apple a Day die right here. So I thought I should do a series. Isn't that funny how that hit my head? Tiny Vine Oval has an entire vine with these little flowers, but you get extra little flowers that you can cut several different times and put different colored blossoms on inside the vine when you're creating with it. So I thought I should do a series. And the Aviary Oval die has little tiny flowers you can see in here. So there are dies after dies after dies. The daisy frame die has a actual flower dye in it, and you can create something really beautiful with that. I've done a few different card designs with those as well. And then you have the cherry on top, and it has these little violets. The little petals you can like place on top of each other and create different sizes. So I have decided to start doing a series of the flower making. And for that, I needed flower making supplies. This is where it comes in candy. So I went shopping at Heartfelt Creations, and they have, now Jim, you can put it on the bottom. There we go. I'm going to take my glasses off real quick so I can actually read all of this. This is called the Deluxe Flower Shaping Kit. Now, obviously, I'm not selling this kit yet in the store. You never know. If I get into these flowers enough, I might just have to sell it. But you get all kinds of things when you open this set, and I really like that the box is what you keep everything in. It's magnetic on the tip here so that when it closes, it stays in there. But you have the pad that you can roll the flower petals on. You have the piercing pad in case you need to create some sort of piercing in some of the die work that you cut. You get the actual tool itself, and then it comes with all these little heads. I think this is a 14. And then this is one that I can't remember what you call that. I'll think of it eventually. But this is, you put the piece of paper in between these two little teeth and then you roll it. I know there's a name for it. It just isn't coming to my mind.
Roller.
No. No, it's a whole different paper crafting industry kind of thing where you can roll out pieces of paper, strips of paper, James, and you can make like an entire collage together. And it looks like when you're done, it looks like a bird or something. But I can't remember what it's called. I'm sure quilling. Yes, it's quilling. Who said that? Sue, I can't read the word. Heinz?
So hence.
Hence? Yes, it's quilling. So then you have a whole bunch of these different sized heads too. And I was watching some of the videos that they have on their YouTube channel here at Heartfelt Creations and watching her. Of course, you choose what tool to use according to what you want the flowers to come out looking like. So we're gonna play. We're gonna learn some of this. We're gonna play with some of the dies at TLC Designs and see what we can come up with. But in the meantime, once a year, I have my design team members send me projects that they've created for you all to look at, to be inspired by. They're posted on the blog and they're posted in the Facebook groups and a lot of other places, including Pinterest as well as the Instagram. So I want to just kind of let you know that I got some of them in. And there's really nothing like seeing them in real life because James, go close and show me what the close looks like so that I can show everybody. This is one that was made by Rosie. This is a Drake. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it is in Creeping It Real digital set. And it's just adorable. She has little sticker gems on here, and she has phenomenal flowers built around it, and she's used the frame in the daisy frame die set. It's just fun. Look at the coloring. It's just gorgeous. So I'm going to go real quick showing some of them. This is another one by her, and when I got this in the mail, I couldn't believe it. I looked at the wood floor, and she literally made the wood floor out of Copic ink. There's so much talent. And you don't get to see all of that work unless you get to see it in real life, you know? Like there's no videos. So she also created this little mouse. Isn't he sweet? She made him so tiny in the center of this card. This is not an A2 size card. This is, I would say, 5 by 6 or something. 5.5 by 6 maybe. And she made it look like a little window. And the mouse is sitting on the floor with the little trim board in the background and everything. I mean, this is just so adorable. Let's see, who's this? This is one from Melanie. And these are Forest Pals, I believe is the name of them. And she cut with the Land and Seas die. There's a mushroom die cut in the Land and Seas die set that has these little caps for the mushrooms. So if you have to cut them first in green or brown, and then you can cut them again and put the red over the top of it. Look how cute this is. I mean, I wish I could show everybody in real life how cute this really is. So adorable. And it's just enough texture to bring this card to life. Look at how cute. And it's just a beautiful background. I don't know that she used watercolor, but she definitely used some of the design paper in the background, and then she colored the little animals. So that one was by Melanie. And then also the same die set, but I love this paper. Love that Stephanie used this paper because I have not seen a lot of people using it, and it is perfect for like a little baby card or a younger child card. Too cute. This is by Steph. And then let's see. Oh, Turtlelicious. This one is by Rosie. And she, instead of putting the turtles this way and creating a scene, she laid them on their backs inside the ocean. Which again, the Land and Seas die is cut here, and she put Turtlelicious in white powder, and then he tried it. My mind is not working tonight. I can't think of the name of what this stuff is. And she used also the Aztec Sunshine and the Daisy frame die. So she did a really cute job on it, and it creates its own scene. They're all swimming. We have, I love this red color with this guy. This is by Stephanie, and she used some beautiful paper. And then this is the Aztec Sunshine die with the fairy friends, dancing fairies, fairy dancing friends. I can't remember the exact name of the stamp set, but it's adorable. And then we have, this one is by Rosie. Look at the cute paper. This is Crafty and Sweet paper. This is called, not Koala and Friends, Festive Friends is the name of that stamp set. She made this penguin. It's too cute. I love getting these things in the mail. There's nothing better. It's like Christmas. This is the Snow Buddies, and I think this one is by March. I love that you can't see it in some of the pictures that she posted, but she put little flowers, little snowflakes or something, all across here, and then put gemstones on the top of it. And I'm not sure if this is the exact die cut from the die set that we have here at TLC, but it's a really cute idea just to have a line of snowflakes going across the card. It's really super cute. Oh, this is one of the interactive. This one I believe is Kendra. I haven't got some of the other ladies' stuff in. This is the See You in the Center die. And usually, including myself, actually, people tend to use it and bring an image from the left side of a card to the right side of a card. She was brilliant when she designed this because she used the Baby Greetings little digital stamp set that's in the store. And she made it so that the egg, this is unbelievably cute. The egg separates and the little baby is popping out. You guys, this is adorable. Really, really cute interactive project. She did a fantastic job. Even her coloring, she has put pencil circles inside of his colored face just to create that texture. She did a fantastic job. Can everybody see? James, can you see the little brown circles? Aren't they sweet? I think it was with a brown pencil, a colored pencil. So we have some really sweet cards again by Rosie. And this is just the inside of the Dragonfly Circle die, I believe it's called. And these are Festive. No, this isn't Festive Friends. This is, I can't remember the name of this stamp set. I'll have to run across and I'll have to like kind of add it to the bottom of the thing. But she puts flowers. She always does the cutest. And look, this wiggles. So cute. This is the Dragonfly that actually comes in that die set. So cute. And then we have Melanie made a beautiful Christmas angel kind of sweet card out of the Star Spangled confetti die. And it's got like, it's a light, super light purple, but it's got gems all over it. Really, really cute. And this is Gift of, I'm going to say Joy with the horn. There's Gift of Love, Gift of Joy, and Gift of Peace. And I know Peace is holding something down by, she's standing forward. Joy. It's a Gift of Joy. Yeah. Somebody answered.
No.
Oh, how do you know?
Look at the card you're looking at right now.
Oh yeah, but you could use the name of it any place.
Well, it's a good guess anyway.
I want to say hi to everybody that's here too. I don't ever want to forget to mention who's here. So hi, Kathy. And I can't scroll this down. So I see Brian. I see Amy. Who else? Sue Hens.
Kathy DeRoche.
Yeah, I said Kathy. Is there anybody up above there? Amy.
Yeah. Amy Dixon.
And Sue Hens.
Hilda Dort.
Who?
Hilda.
Oh, hi, Hilda.
Sue Hens.
Kendra. Hi, Kendra. He's skipping down so that I can kind of see. Please. Anyway, we have a lot of people online tonight, so that's fantastic. I don't know about any of you, but TLC Designs has sponsored the Card Makers Summit.
Done wash.
With Brandy Mahan. And it is going on right now. And if you haven't jumped in there to see what's going on, there are so many people to learn things from. It's a great place for anyone interested in doing projects within this industry. There's different products being shown. There's different companies being shown. There's sponsors. There's speakers. There's classes. I just watched today at 3:00. Erin Reed, who's one of the ambassadors here at TLC Designs, she had a cute, adorable little class, and it was on TP making shaped cards instead of the A2 thinking outside the box. She said it was so cute and super simple, and it was like, I think a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes or something. Too. And there were tons of giveaways. Yes, TLC Designs has a freebie going on, but it's exclusive for them, so you can't get it unless you go and get your free pass to this summit. You don't have to pay anything, but they do have a VIP. Problem with these summit things is if you're not available for 3 straight days to watch 24/7, you only get, I think she's giving them 24 hours that you can actually watch the videos that you're interested in, the classes or the speakers that you might be interested in, or even the giveaways. But if you get the VIP pass, I think was $69 up to yesterday. I can't tell you what the price is right now because I don't know. But if you get the VIP pass, then it doesn't matter when you go. You can pick and choose on this leisurely Sunday afternoon after your bath and your candles, and you're relaxed and you're in your robe and you're sipping a cup of tea or something. You can watch whatever class you want. It's wonderful. And again, you won't qualify for the freebies because everybody's going to get picked and, chosen within a few days, I believe she said, after the summit is over. But you can still watch all of the content, and she has a bunch of different things that are available for VIP members too, because the entire origination of the summit is so that card makers can actually put on their calendar what kind of cards they need and learn to organize it so that when birthdays come, you have 3 or 4 to choose from. Cards already made, cards already designed. Halloween, any kind of occasions that you might need a card for, weddings or anything like that. They give you out calendars. They get printouts of sheets for coloring. They have all sorts of different classes for flower making, and they have different. Actually, this Heartfelt Creations company is also doing giveaways, which I thought was really nice. So we are sponsoring that right now with some freebies. And if you get a chance, run over there and take a peek. So this one is the Gift of Joy, obviously. And this one was by Marge. I just thought it was so super sweet. And she used some beautiful purple paper from our store in her design. Oh, those are the ones with the flowers. This one is, again, by Marge. And she used the apple a day. And she didn't use it as the actual card base. She just made an A2 size card. She did the rectangle die. And then on top of it, she put the apple a day die. And she colored in the apple a day die with all the different flowers. So she used a specific design paper. And I know you guys can't see what I'm talking about, but it's not one design paper. It's a whole bunch of flowers put together. You can see here where this flower ends right there. And then this flower ends right there. So it's like a collage coloring in this apple a day die, which is adorable. And then she has these, again, little snowflake dies. I don't know if I have those in one of my embellishment kits or if it's from somewhere else that she got them, but they're adorable. When you get them in, you can see all of that detail. And when you can't, then you don't. Again, here's the tiny vine oval flowers. This is Melanie. She did a really super cute Tiptoe Fairy. That's what this is, Tiptoe Fairy. And she put doubled the flowers up on the vine. And it just made a really simple, beautiful card. Okay, so James, can you take this pile of cards right here and have them not on my desk? I don't care where you put them right now. But I want to show you some of the other design team member flower making projects. Now she used the tiny vine oval here, but these are not the tiny vine oval. These are in the apple a day. This is the little violet flowers. And she chose to just put 4 petals of the same size next to each other. Now down here, this is a different size petal than these. So she made several different sizes, but isn't that adorable? And they're really cute. She must have rolled these too. She must have just been getting into creating with this set that I'm going to work with tonight. So that set, and then I told you the zinnias. Here we go. The zinnia, the slimline zinnia. Oh, too cute. Look at these flowers. Now, this flower in particular was designed so that it has an inside. Let me see if I can get it in the picture. Has an inside and an outside. See how they're separate? It's one petal. And when you cut it, you get these double petals. So what I did so that I could show you guys how much more dimension. So here's the side that isn't pulled apart, and here's the side that is. Look at how much more full the flowers look. You don't have to. You can make them any way you want. And they are beautiful, stunning. Even when she made these in yellow, that's just beautiful. And I'm going to play with these little bubbles on the inside too. I don't remember what they're called either. What are they called, James? Do you know?
Petals.
No, they're not petals. These are called Pastel Pearl, but it doesn't say what the name of them is. I know it'll come to me, or one of the women will say what it is. And I bought the assorted Pearl Small. So here's what I got from Heartfelt Creations. I bought the medium one, and I bought the small one.
Stamens?
Stamens, yes. I knew somebody would come up with the word. So she used white stamens, and then this yellow dye actually comes with the die set. So you already have a center stamen just out of paper if you want to not put regular stamens in there, plastic ones. So totally up to you. And then you get this really cute leaf too. Look how cute, James. Mm-hmm. The leaf even lifts away. Look, you guys. Like if you stick your finger underneath here, can you see? See how the leaf like lifts up? So cute. Oh, I know. Why do you do that? And I didn't want to just show some of the stuff that Melanie makes, of course. I don't have everyone's cards in, so it's kind of hard for me to show other people's cards. But this one is by Marge, and she did the same zinnia flower. And I lifted some of it away on one of them and left it the way that she had it kind of glued down on the other one. And it just is amazing how much more dimension it adds to that card when you lift those up. But this is a super cute card. And she has a tiny vine oval on there too. She did a great job. Brand new paper pack, which is called Something Bloomed. And she used one of the labels that come in it. And then this is the double dial die, or the see you in the center die. And she put it once this way and once horizontal. You can't really tell unless you're live and looking at it. She has them both on there. All right, James, make these disappear too.
Oof.
So here's the, what do you call it? Pied resistant flowers. This is by Melanie. And this is created with the Rosie Sentiment Die. Look how stunning and gorgeous these flowers are. I got it in the mail and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in love with these flowers. And she added little, actually it's not glitter, it's little crystals. And she put the silver stamens in the center. And she did use a lot of dye work in here. You got the Rosie Sentiment Die here, and she put the little silver brads. The Rosie Sentiment Die set has the word hello and smile. So she used some word dyes. And then she also has this, I think, is the Dragonfly Circle die set. And also the little leaves. I naturally would curl that and bring it up a little bit. But that's just me. Anyway, so I'm gonna try and make
Kathy
these.
was the how she mailed it.
Oh, I got 20 cards from each of them or whatever. Whatever they had to send me. So it was big. It's boxed basically. But if I were to mail this to somebody, I would definitely put it in a bubble envelope because look at how thick those flowers are. But whoever I would send it to would be somebody that I know would keep and love this sort of card anyway. So I would continue to send just that way to those people. There's some people that only get the best of my best, when it's time to mail. So I'm going to keep this on my desk. And the Something Bloomed is what I want to work with. Right now we're having a Instagram hop for a mix and match, which means last month in January, we came out with some new products and we want the mix and match to show you what January products look like when you mix them with older products. So it could be anything, literally any kind of paper that came out a year ago or a year and a half ago or something like that mixed with what came out in January. And we're going to show you how a lot of the design team put digis with polymer, which I think is fantastic because digitals work with everything. You can make them whatever size the polymer stamp came in, If you needed a little girl and you didn't have a little boy that matched it, you could go to a digital set, make it the same size as the polymer, and you got your card. So anyway, I want to...
Instagram hop is going on right now.
Yes, the Instagram hop is going on right now. And you can win $20 gift card to TLC Designs. I think Shanna pulls a name within 7 to 10 days after it starts, which was the 15th. So you have plenty of time to run over to the TLC Designs Instagram page and hop along, leave a comment, and then we will do a drawing and give away the gift card. And, don't forget to jump into the TLC Designs Creative Sharing Facebook group. We have a lot of new people. We have almost 1,000 people in that group also. And we have some customers that are going to be sharing real soon some of the projects that they made with the freebie. So we have several freebies in the store too. If you haven't subscribed yet, please stop into the store and put your subscription email address in and you will get updates on all sales, all hops, all the information on giveaways, anything that we do, we put on newsletters. So my point to all this was I have gone shopping in my craft room and I am going to definitely use this Rosie Sentiment Die Rose. And Mr. Cunliffe, my light and camera guy, has already cut for me the leaf, the large, medium, small rose petals, and the inside of the rose stamen area out of, and I want to show you what I got. On top of ordering, can you zoom out, James? Please. On top of ordering the toolkit that I got, they have some what they call Deluxe flower shaping paper pack, and it's super, super thick. And I was watching some YouTube videos from their company, and they can even wet these in order to make the flowers look more crinkly and more natural. And so I had him use it. It comes in a pack of, this is a pack of 25. So I had him take it over to the dye machine when I was setting up some other stuff today. And he has cut the leaf. Whoops, making a mess. Leaf, the center, the medium, large, and come on, small. I can get it up off my thing because, oh, I did my nails again. Oh. I now am a fan of dip fingernail polish. I love it. I change it once a week. I can make it any color I want, and it's my natural nail size. I don't even have to put any tips on, and then I just put gel over the top of it and file it down a little bit. Oh, I'm
Dawn
so
had already
happy.
mentioned she likes your nails.
Who?
Dawn.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Dawn. That's so nice. Isn't that funny how we come up with these little itty bitty things in our life that just bring us joy? Well, it brings me joy. And this one is kind of fun because it has the red that's in there and it matches the nails. Anyway, Back to craft. Ah, yeah, you're funny. Laughing over there. Okay. Back to crafting. So that's all I'm going to use right now. But once I make the flower tonight, I'd like to come back and actually design something with some of the rest of this or a different die. I'm not positive on that. But I do want to show you when you get it in the package, it is a 10-piece die set. So you're going to get this beautiful frame die. You're going to get the inside 3 different sizes of flowers, the word hello, smile, and a leaf, and also another inside die and outside of the actual frame. So I'll show you that. So if you want your card base to be this size, right? This is the biggest die that comes in the set. And then this Rosie die set with all of those beautiful little medallion kind of things on the edge would fit directly inside there. So if you made this one black and this one white, that would be phenomenal. Look like a picture frame almost. It's really, really beautiful set. And then if you want to put your actual focal point, whether or not it's flower sets or if it's a colored image or whatever you're going to use as a focal, even just a sentiment, you do get the inside so that you don't have to use a different die set to get your framing, your matting and your framing and all the fun parts. So having said all of that, let's get to the fun part of this evening. Let me put this away and this away because hubby has already cut. Let me put this paper back. All right. So I think my project in the end is going to want to match this paper here. Can everybody see? It's kind of got like pinks and yellows. I want to do something that matches that. So I went shopping in the store, TLC Designs store, and found this one is aged mahogany and this one is Victorian velvet distress ink. Then I want to tell you and show you they have these cute little Stackable Daubers. Thank God they named it because the name would not come, the word would not come to me. Stack and Store Daubers pack of 6. So I want to use these for my flower making because I think it's going to give me a little bit more control. I want to try them too. You know how there's like something new on the market and you haven't tried it yet? I'm going to try this because I think a lot of the daubers that I have are rounded and they don't give you the ability to go in with like a corner. I know the square ones probably have corners, but they're spongier. This is a foam. This is not spongy. It's more foamy. So I'm going to try. Anyway, I've got one for that color and one for that color. That was a lot. Now, let's get rid of these dies because we don't need them anymore. The Watercolor Naturals design paper that's in the TLC Designs store is perfect to give you a start off paper color. And I did not think of that. But I would have had to cut these anyway and then cut more out of the Watercolor Natural papers and glue them on. Right, James?
Yep.
And then if I wet them afterward, then it's not going to work, is it?
Nope.
So you kind of have to stick with coloring the white paper a color. Just say yes.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to start. Go in close, please, James. Close. There you go. And here's my sample. And what she's done is she's got the lightest color of purple towards the center. And then she goes out a little bit more with a little bit of ink. But then comes in at the very tips and the edges of the flowers with a super, super thick, darker coat of purple. They look blue on my screen, but they look purple on Jim's. So I'm going to assume that you guys are looking at purple. Super pretty, but that's how she came up with, that's why it looks so natural. Because it's light on the inside and super dark on the edges. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Make sure I don't have too much. I've never had any experience with these, so I'm going to need to
Trial and error.
Trial and error. I'm just going to stick some. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you, these dies already have some texture in them because the die, let me show you what the die look like. Oh, I can show you here. See, on the inside of this die, I have holes, which are for embossing. So if I had mentioned it to Jim, he could have stuck another little piece of paper or something in there to even push it out farther, but you get this design on the flower when you buy them. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Can you see the design, Jim?
Yep.
You can? I wish it was just a little bit more high. If next time we cut, we're going to have to definitely add a little, what do you call it? My mind is gone, guys. I'm out of it. What do you call it when you stick pieces of wood inside a door frame in order to cover up and make it the right? They're small pieces, the wedges that you stick in the door. Shim. Thank you. That's the word. I have a picture of it in my head. I know what it's called, and I can't think of the word. I think I have Alzheimer's. It's a joke. I don't really think I do. Okay. Huh?
I do.
He says I do. That's not even nice. He's got a worse memory than me.
I do.
Oh, we're old. Anyway, so we colored the middle one. Now we're on the big guy. And I just want to put a super light coat in the center area, but then maybe out here towards the edges. Are there any questions, honey?
Not yet.
Okay. Out toward the edges, I just want a little bit of pink in the center. This, I'm sure, is a craft that everyone understands that it takes practice. This is a practice and practice kind of craft.
See, I can't do what you're doing here with stamps, but I can do the exact same thing on Procreate.
So I have left it light in the center, and I am putting a second.
We're not old, we're well aged.
Okay, we're like the diamonds.
Like cheese.
The coal turned into a diamond.
Like Limburger cheese.
Limburger cheese. Gross. This stuff's nasty. So you can see I left it super light in the center, and I went and did a second coat on the outside edge. Now all I have on this medium one is one coat, so I'm going to leave that center. And actually, I like these. These are nice, James. Okay, we're going to have to invest. Maybe I'll wholesale these too if I really get into this flower making thing. And it's going to be one of those things that TLC Designs is not going to come out and manufacture. I can tell you that for sure. What do you laugh at?
Amy just says, speak for yourself, Jim.
Speak for yourself. So I'm going through the edges with the second coat of Victorian velvet.
My mind aged like Swiss cheese. There's lots of holes in it.
You know, we all do kind of what we can do. I mean, we have limits, man. And I think COVID messed with me. My whole health went downhill when I got COVID. It was not this Christmas, but the one before. So it was 2021, right? No, yeah. 2020.
Christmas of 2020.
Because this is 2021. We just had a few months ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Christmas 2020, we both got COVID. And then in April or May, we got the vaccines, which I think made it worse. It's just my personal opinion. I am not a doctor, but for everything that occurred in my life afterwards, it's just not, and just rings like something was wrong with the vaccine. But anyway, it's okay because whoever crafts with me is just going to have to understand that my brain does not work the way it used to. I think it's funner anyway. Then you guys, it's some interaction. You get to say, hey, Tammy, it's a statement. Right? It keeps everybody awake. Okay, so the second color that I decided to use, I haven't even picked a green for this yet. I think I want this one yellow. The second color that I want to use just on the edges was aged mahogany. It's a really pretty color. It's dark. Okay. So I'm going to do the edges. Ooh, that is dark. Okay. Let's go in and do the edges. So I want to wish my friend Melanie the best of luck. Hopefully she gets on that heartfelt creations design team group, because man, the girl can definitely make a flower. She found her niche and it is good. Okay. She has some beautiful projects that she submitted for the design team call. Look how pretty. I love this. This is nice.
Like the red.
Huh?
I like the red.
And it's kind of not red. It's kind of like a super velvety, soft pink. And then this one is a little darker velvety pink. Look at it in real life, not on your monitor, because your monitor color is off.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. There. Now, granted, it looks like I went in just a little too far here and maybe here. But I am not a professional flower maker yet. So...
Brian tried out for Heartfelt Creations, but never heard back from him.
Oh, well, I'm proud of you for trying. That's the part of the deal that people don't seem to always understand or comprehend. If you don't try, you'll never get there. And all I can say is practice, practice, practice. Because eventually, when we improve our craft to the point where other people notice that we're doing what they need, we're taking time with our projects, we're showing symmetry, the focal image is in the center of the project, we're using embellishments that we enjoy using that kind of bring out, make the project stand out. And pictures. Pictures are very important because we don't really know what your project looks like if the picture is not showing it off in its best light. I have a design team also, and we are all working together. I believe that this village of crafty people that TLC Designs has is worth every minute of my time to help in any way that I can. And if that means, showing them some editors that brighten up their pictures, or it means going over, different little embellishments, maybe giving them advice or constructive criticism. I always compliment them first because everyone needs to know that they're appreciated. And then I go in for the assistance, some kind of help that I think would only improve their crafting. We are supposed to improve every day on everything we do. That goes for everything. Marriage, child rearing, dog ownership. I mean, we are all trying to improve every day, right? If you're not, put that on your list of things to do. It makes you a better person. Better people in the world, better the world is. Okay. So I have colored all of the leaves or petals. Now here comes the funny part. The funny part. I need to find, I like these because then you can just close them up. I don't have to store them anywhere. If I can get this to close, that's interesting. There, you just have to push. And then they come with a lid one. No, they don't. They should have offered a lid to it. Anyway, so now this one doesn't have any color at all, so it doesn't matter.
Kathy
Okay.
says, I believe they just announced a semi-finalist.
Who? You mean Heartfelt Creations? Yeah. The Melanie Smith used to be on my design team, and she made it to the second round of semifinals or whatever. So if you're able to run over there and vote, I'm sure she would love that. If you like her project and you want to vote for her, I'm positive she would love that. So I'm going to get out the mat. It comes with this cute little set. And I don't want the ginormous one because I think it'll just make it too flat. This thing's huge. So I think I want to use this second size down. Let me see what these are. Are these ball? Oh my gosh, these are teeny tiny. That's like no ball at all on the end. This is just going to kind of give you marks on your paper.
Do you have a favorite glue?
I like glossy accents for liquid, and I like what's that stuff called? The tape runner. I think it's Elmer's.
It's Elmer's.
Elmer's tape runner. You get it at Walmart. Well, he gets it at Walmart. There's something on this little ball here. It's black. It's weird. I think it's too small anyway for me right now. I will continue to find one. Let's work with this, and then let's work with this one too. This kind of seems like a good size. Okay. Put that off to the side. I really like that little case that comes in it. Oh, you know what, Mr. Cunliffe?
What?
After I flip this over and do what I'm going to do to it, we could actually use the embossing section with a smaller roller and pop them up, make them deeper. Yeah, that's the
I come up with such good ideas.
Yeah, right. You're funny. You're so funny. Here I have this little mister thingy. Oh, and it's empty. James, could you run over to the kitchen? Stash some water in this. It's going to be hard to get it in that hole.
Yeah.
Use your finger. All right, so I'm going to use one of these misters, and I'm going to mist this flower petal. And then...
You want it filled?
Yes, please. And then I'm going to start rolling, and I think I'm going to go... What'd she do? She kind of went big. She went in the center. Okay. Let's lightly mist it. There. There. All right, let's go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. I want to kind of like that, because that's what roses look like. Body rolling. Well, I can tell you this paper is nice and thick, so I'm a fan of the paper. Roll it. Nice. And then maybe the bigger one for this bigger side. Okay, so I've basically put some crinkle marks on the edges, some bowing outward into the petal, and then you flip it over and push. I like it.
That's kind of cool.
Isn't that neat? I do love making flowers. I'm one of those therapeutic crafters. I need therapy to make my day better. And, instead of paying someone to come and hear all my problems,
Just make flowers.
I think I'll just make a flower. Yeah, I'm just going to flower today. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love this. Perfect color, too. Okay. Spray. Ching, ching. This one I better use, not the big one. If I get too much water on here, I'm going to dab some of it off because I don't need to be making no mess. No messes, please. Okay. And it is almost 8:50, which means I have 10 minutes left. I'm kind of just pushing down and rolling it because I like how it makes it look so crinkly on the edges. When I designed these dies, I knew what the flower petal would look like uncrinkled because I grabbed a rose petal and uncrinkled it. So I kind of followed nature's way. Maybe on this one, I'm going to use a big ball. But the more crinkly you can get it on the edges, I think the better. So I'm pushing down and rolling the ball. I like it. Hey, Mikey. What do you think, James? Aren't those cool?
It is kind of cool.
This paper is really good for this, so I would recommend the paper for sure. And I do like the ink. The Distress ink is good for this too. I think one smaller sized ball is what I need to push with in the center of this though, because I don't want it to take away from. So cute. Next.
It almost looks real.
I know, it looks really pretty. Ladies, gents, it's really pretty. You're going to have to try this if you haven't yet. If you're not big on it, I understand. But if you haven't given it a try, you never know if it's going to be one of those things that you love. Try what you love. Okay. And I am staying with this one smaller on this one because this is the smallest of all the petals. I don't want it to look different than the other petals. Definitely push on the edge. So I'm pushing on the edge, push it in there, and then roll a little bit. Push and roll. I'm not an expert. I am just trying. This is my first flower making, but this paper and wetting it, I think, is making a big difference.
What makes it look real is because you wet it and it made all the texture on that side.
Yeah, yeah. And look what it did to the distressing too. It
Yeah.
kind of pulled into the center, make it look really authentic. See, I don't want to push into the center with that one. I love this flower, my gosh.
You can hardly tell it's paper.
I know. Isn't that amazing? Good flower. I love roses. Anyway, okay. So, what my friend must have done, let's see if I can find. I did. Oh, yeah, this one is small. So she must have punched holes, right?
Tiny ones.
Yeah, that's what this one is. So tiny hole punch in the center. One. The woman on the Heartfelt Creations YouTube channel that I was watching said that these get real hard because the paper's so thick and you wet it, and once it dries, it gets hard. So definitely next time I would definitely have punched the holes first.
Yeah, just thinking the same thing.
Yeah. And we're learning as we go. So, I mean, mistakes are good because then you guys can learn from it. Right? Right.
I'm assuming the only reason you're putting the holes in is because
The
stamens you're
stamen.
putting in.
Yeah. I want to do the stamen. Yes, sir. I'm just recurling it a little bit because I straighten them out in order to.
So it's almost like paper mache when it's dry. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that would happen. It's pretty. Gosh, that's
I haven't done paper mache since
so pretty.
sixth grade.
Yeah, see, I mean, crafting can be so much, Jen. There's so many things you can do. Paper crafting, all sorts of paper crafting, quilling.
Well, the technology for paper crafting has changed over the years too.
Yeah, well, you know what this Heartfelt Creations has now? If you wet your paper down and put it in a mold, so the mold matches the dye, okay, outside. But the mold gives all the texture of what the flower really is on the inside. So when you stuff your wet paper in there, it's like molding clay, but it's paper. Yeah, they're brilliant. Oh, so cute. All right, I got to get a stamen. What kind of stamen do we want? Black would look cute.
Black?
Wouldn't it be pretty? A small black? I think that would look very classy. Uh-oh, how do you do this now? Why would you do that? What is this about? Making me cut stuff. And then you're going to have this big, huge mess of stamens. Silly. I don't know what they've done here. All right, their stamens are messy, guys. They're pretty, but they're messy. They didn't think through this or something. Let's see.
Sue agrees with the black.
Huh?
Looks nice in black.
Yeah. I have to watch the 7 o'clock summit show tonight too. I gotta get that in. All right. So we got 2 big blacks. Then they will leave 4 stamens in the center. Put it through the holes.
And then I suppose you glue it afterwards.
Yeah. I wonder if you can get them through the holes. I'm going to call Melanie after this and say, all right, how in the heck do you get your stamen through the holes? I wonder if she glues them in and just doesn't
Use a needle threader.
Oh, that makes sense. Who said that? Did
Me.
somebody say that? Oh.
I do have good ideas once in a while.
I didn't say you didn't have good ideas, honey. I didn't say that. You don't often share them with me, but it doesn't mean you don't have them. There. I'm pretty happy with
That'll
4.
work.
What do you think?
Yes. You want to overdo it?
Right. 4. And then
Dawn says gold will probably work good too.
yeah, gold or silver. Silver would have been really pretty, but it wouldn't have matched that design paper that I want to work with. I want to make a project with these flowers. Okay, so guys, I'm not a favor of stamens. The ropes that come with them. They should make them wire. They shouldn't make them thread.
Kathy says she bought the other set of molding tools, and there's a piercer that works great.
Oh yeah? Just a hole
Which-
piercer?
Which you might have your smallest one, but probably do.
Mm-hmm. That small one is probably a piercer. Because there's no ball
There's
at
no
the end
ball.
of it.
Yeah, I would say it is.
So I probably have it. I just kind of went shopping and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that. I'm going to try this. And I just shopped.
And you can feel the edges actually kind of sharp.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh. Look. Whoa. Wait, where's my hand? Okay.
Back away a little bit.
Back away.
There we go.
They can't see it close enough. Look. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm in love with this. Look at all of this texture, James, on the
Yeah, it looks really
edges.
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is really super pretty in real life.
Yeah.
Super, super pretty. Look, it's a little bit thick.
It's really, really realistic.
Yeah, super pretty. Okay, so let's do a giveaway. So as I talk, I'm going to put this stuff back away.
All right, I'm going to make sure I have everybody's names.
Have everybody's names. Make sure you make a comment. We are going to do a giveaway, and I am going to give away the Something Bloomed paper pack in digital. So everybody gets a chance to play with some of the TLC Designs products. Excuse me. I like to do digital because then it doesn't matter where you live. Oh, you still get it. Okay. And put this away. How nice this does. Okay. I have no idea. I guess I'd better use a rubber band around these, huh? I'm not sure how to keep these organized. I'm going to have to come up with some kind of something and something to fix this. They should have put this, I don't know, maybe in a little plastic bag by itself. I'm not sure what the answer is, but this is messy. Okay. Little separate bags would have been nice. Maybe if somebody from Heartfelt Creations watches the video, they can take my tip. I don't know how that would work, but you never know. Sometimes we're all just learning. All of us. All right. So James, what are they looking at? Are they looking at my hand and my flower or what?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go back to my face view so I can cover some of the other things. Yes, I have my face on. I can't craft with the glasses on, and nobody wants to see what's under the glasses, under the eyes. Anyway, really, really super sweet flower. Maybe I can get it closer here. I'm in love with this flower. Easy to make. Gosh, I made it probably, 10, 15 minutes? Because I think it was 10 till 9 o'clock when I started distressing the flower. So 10 minutes of flower, that's not bad, really. And it's super pretty. Now I'm going to obviously make a bunch more before next week because I want to assemble and make something kind of cute like what Mel did here with the Something Bloomed paper pack so that anybody that has it can play along or they can learn with me. Then in the next show, I'm going to stick with this flower creating series, and I don't know exactly what flower I'm going to come up with next, but probably something that is actually a larger flower. I have done one of the flower dies with that. Let's do the Zinnia Slimline. So if you haven't got this, it's available. If you want to play along and learn as I go, it's available. And I think I'm going to make something definitely out of this. It'll be really fun. And then I think 4 or 5 different shows with this series is going to really give you a good look at what kind of die flowers are in these dies. I mean, not only getting beautiful frames and beautiful die sets, but some of the little embellishment stuff can make like the whole project all by themselves. So I think, James, are you ready?
Looks like I am. I just added the last person.
Added the last person. I'm going to put my little water thing away too so I don't lose it. Again, with TLC Designs, we just started our Instagram hop on the 15th of January. Pop over there. Do the little hop along. Leave a comment. You can win a $20 gift card. I am having a March 15th release that is new, and I'm having stencils in it. We may have to move that date to the 20th, but we're going to go with the 15th for now. And what else is going on? Not too much else. Are you ready to draw a number, Mr. Conlon?
Yep, I think so.
He's ready.
Spinning the wheel.
Set.
Boom.
And you stopped it?
Nope, I started.
Oh, stop. Hilda Dort is our winner. Congratulations, Hilda. Please contact me at tlcdesigns.customerservice@gmail.com and let me know where to send the digital file that has Something Bloomed paper pack. It's really beautiful. It has so many little flower blooming papers. You get 16 different designs altogether, although 4 of them are coordinated, what are these called? Cutouts. So the papers are here. You get 3, 6, 9, 12 design papers and 4 cutout sheets that you can like Marge did, add a little label to the bottom of your sheet and stamp on it saying hello or whatever you like, and it's all coordinated for you. So work is done. Congratulations, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the flower creating. I'm kind of getting into it, so we might have to do some more of that. Maybe a series or 2 a year, and keep using those TLC designs. We'd love to see your projects in the Creative Sharing Group on Facebook. If you haven't yet joined the YouTube channel, we have design team members from Australia and all over the world going in and creating design projects with the digital as well as the polymer stamps and all of the die sets. I think it's 4 times, maybe 5 times a week, you'll get worldwide inspiration. And then here with this channel, and I'm on the first and third Thursday at every 8 o'clock on Thursday. First and third. It was great to have you guys with us tonight, and I miss you all. I hope you're safe, and we'll see you soon.